Okay, this is gonna be game one of my block. Uh, Graves versus Jarvan. So I guess my fancy game plan this game is just I want to clear top to bot. Bot is pretty like easy to get. Well, it's actually. Looking at this in hindsight, I thought I should path bot because I have really good setup with Jhin and Nautilus, but I actually see now, like looking at this, that the Morgana pick actually technically, like, pretty much neutralizes the Nautilus, and the best thing that I could probably do this game is play for, like, disrupting Jarvan and trying to keep him from impacting my lane, since I think we win by default in almost every lane. Like, I don't know, I think mid and top don't win on their own, but I can't really do anything about mid especially, and it doesn't really matter. The way we win mid is we get Katarina bot and probably look to dive with all four of us. That's probably the best way to go about it. They do have really good counter dive though, so I'm not really sure on that one. Yeah, so I think I should have just cleared bot to top and then fought Jarvan on Crab. Um, because I would anticipate that he would go. Well, I would actually anticipate that the Jarvan would probably want to gank bot early, but to be honest, I don't think I could really. I don't know. I can't really stop him if he does that, so I'm just gonna assume since he's low elo that he's gonna start bot side since almost everyone does that, without exception. So, guess fast forwarding. I, I mean, I guess my game plan was off, so the rest of this game is kind of hard to look at, right? Since I played to the wrong parts of the map. Okay, whatever, just clearing. I did know that he did start bot this game. I didn't see this ward. So I'll just like note that I probably need to look at my map more while clearing. I don't know. I just didn't notice the Heimer put the ward on my Raptors, which I think I see right. Yeah. So if I was actually looking at the map here, I definitely would have seen this ward on my Raptors. So maybe that indicates that I am not actually looking at the map as much as I thought I did. I thought I have been, I guess. So I kind of need to look into that. I don't know what happened. I definitely shouldn't miss something like that. He pretty clearly walked up to the wall and placed the ward. Man, that really changes what I would have done this game because Jarvan having that information really changes what I'm allowed to do. Like, I really have to be looking bot right now because I need to see how heavy they're trading, especially since it's my priority lane. So if they're really hard trading right now, I would need to be like in position for either a counter gank or like drag my blue towards them, right? If bot is kind of low, so I could react to any kind of play that's happening. But I just didn't do that for some reason. I really don't know what's up with that. I feel like I haven't looked as much for a while. Maybe I'm focusing too much on my clear and I just need to put time and practice tool to make sure I literally don't have to look at the camp in order to clear. That's probably what I have to do. Um, yeah. Yeah, so I literally don't think I've noticed that they're fighting until then when I look. And if I had been looking and pulled my blue down, then I probably should have been able to get there. I would have stopped Tristana from getting that kill. And like I'm pretty sure we would just win that fight and the game is over. So that's like really, really not good. Um, I also just start running at a lane without even looking at either of the laners are or the lane state. I guess I just wanted to run away from Jarvan, but once again, if I had actually looked at this lane before making my decision, I would have seen that he was on low health, and I could have made the easy decision to go up here and gank it just based on, he has to push this wave in. He's really low HP. There's literally nothing he can do because he's Teemo and doesn't have any escape other than W, and he's just like dead if I'm there, right? Especially since I have flash. So I should just come up here. Um, yeah. So I'm probably gonna make a note. Map awareness, lane state awareness was really off. I don't know what's up with this. I think maybe I need to re-add a learning objective to look at the map more. Um, because I really am just not doing it clearly. Yeah. I also, yeah, okay. So I know based off that death, I think uh Jarvan's respawn Raptors and Krugs are probably still up, and I also probably should have quite literally. Okay, I needed to back after the Raptors actually. That's probably where the mistake is because I have here like a ton of gold already. I get boots and Dirk on this base. I just need to back for my huge spike, and then I can continue playing around bot side. And this like clearing these two camps locks me into playing for top side. When I really instead want to be pathing towards bot because the Drake is up, these two camps would have been up. I would have gone to these, probably fought him off with what looks to be prio. I could have looked bot, assessed the gank, etc. But instead, I just end up full clearing, which is maybe it's just autopilot. But like this is one of my learning objectives to look at when I should be basing and what do these camps give me. And the answer is these camps give me absolutely nothing, so I should not be hitting them right here. This is just really bad. Um, yeah. This reset is really late. I got like an extra no I got nothing. I got literally nothing for those two camps. I could have been super strong and on the map and actually pressuring. But instead I've just given Jarvan like free control of this game. This scuttle is yeah, so man, once again, I think if I was playing better attention, I would have noticed that he had taken these camps like on top, or he at least took one. I think he took Gromp and then he took like Gromp, then Wolves, then went top or something like that. I knew his Gromp was coming back up at least right now. But I thought that he would run back up here and not to his bottom side and do this Drake. So I was kind of caught off guard by that. But I honestly, I don't think I would have been able to do anything about it anyway. But I think this is also just like a kind of butterfly effect mistake due to the fact that I didn't base earlier. So I think it's probably pretty um, missed base timing when I already had perfect items. Yeah, I'll just note down that earlier mistake because I don't think this one is like a consistent problem. Also, um, I just wasted my two most important resources just because this was just a fat finger. I meant to only ult him. Um, but I ended up flashing by mistake, so I don't think that's like a mistake. That was just my fingers not working properly. Um, Nothing to note there, but it's still like pretty bad. If I had done that on purpose. Okay, so I really have not looked at lanes like barely at all this game. Also, I think I might just be blind because I didn't see that raptor, but it's okay. It is okay. Um, Yeah, so this play is pretty low percentage. I really should not be going for this, I think. I actually no. Hold on, let me reassess. I mean, if I had looked earlier at the lanes, this play probably wouldn't happen because my lanes would still be alive and I would be helping them there instead of meh, maybe not. I don't know if I would have been able to get down there. Maybe I would have pathed differently to be a lot closer to the potential fight on my win condition, which I have completely ignored and not played for, and they've lost lane as a result. Um, so I think that again goes back to information gathering, which is still one of my learning objectives. Um, I think this play does work though. Just like looking at this, I'm pretty sure they. I need to. I don't know their items either, but I think this play just works. Like I can't see this going terribly wrong ever. And I mean, it's a pretty risky play, but the reward is very high for me if I get either kill. So I think it's like probably good to go for that. Maybe, I'm not sure. Um, this was a good decision. Worked out really well for me. Where I got my lead primarily. Pushing this wave's probably good. There's a lot of minions here. I think it's worth increasing my star rating, right, as we put it. Um, I know Jarvan's pathing back up here, so looking for Herald there is probably a bit greedy. I guess I thought I could fight him. I definitely can, so I guess it wasn't that big of a deal there. I don't know. Kind of a waste of time though. This again is just me not assessing my lanes and not really tracking the enemy jungler. He's just like skipping a lot of camps, and I'm always late to the play. He's like ahead on tempo from me constantly, and I'm just not there and chasing the play all the time. So this is again, I think this is information gathering because even if I had this, I mean, like, uh, I don't want to look at that. This is like me being too slow to E out of the way. Anyway, I think that was information gathering. Again, because I don't even have the information to make these kinds of decisions at this point. Like I probably should have been down there, but I just like don't have the information because I'm not looking at lanes, and I need to be looking way more often. So I also think I could have based earlier again as well. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. I'm kind of curious when I should have based. So I think after the crab is the answer to that, and then ran back topside. Once again, I didn't base. Like I could have just based for Dirk here instead of just full clearing down for no reason because I want to play around the Herald, right? The Drake isn't actually that important for me at this point because we're kind of like we're more scaling than their comp is, so playing for those later two Drakes are probably our win condition. Um, so like I just want to play for this Herald, especially since plates are falling soon and I could take the top, and I probably need to clear mid with it just because Heimer is like really annoying with turrets still up and could cause problems for us later in the game. So definitely not recalling here again is a big one. So reset timings were not good this game. And I think I'm going to end this review here because honestly the rest of this game is probably just um, butterfly effect from those earlier decisions and my mechanical misplays leading to losing control of the game. Um, so yeah.